So the thing is, so your bank balance is like 15 lakhs, say for example, 15 lakhs your bank balance. So IRS, it is as on 31st December. So IRS is saying that your bank balance as on the December 31st is 1 lakh 50, sorry 15 lakhs. So IRS will give you the conversion rate. So conversion rate will be 79.82. For example, I'm saying. So in this case, the 15 lakhs divided by 79.82 from Indian currency to US dollars. So then you will get as 90,161. So if it is exceeds $10,000. So you should file F bar. So FinCEN Form 114. This is what F bar. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Hello. Ankita, you're asking something, right?
No. 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 It's okay.
So this is for F bar. So F bar, the income, the amount should be more than 10,000. For sorry, FATCA, there is one more additional point here. FATCA. So FATCA, the amount should be more than 50,000. So if it exceeds 50,000, you need to follow FATCA. So once you are following FATCA, hello. Huh? Sorry, just give me one moment. So if it exceeds more than 50,000, 10,000, you need to follow F bar. So if the amount is exceeding 10,000, you need to follow FATCA. Okay, Foreign Account Transaction Complaints Act. So FATCA, Foreign Account Tax Compliances Act. Done? Done, everyone?
Yeah.
Okay. So FATCA. So if it is exceeds 50,000, we need to file. So the due dates are same, 15th April and 15th October. So 15th April and extension 15th October. October 15th. For extension, you need to file one form called 8809I. So this is the form. So for F bar, there is no extension form. But for FATCA, you need to file an extension form called 8809I. Then clear? Any doubts?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Clear.
So is there any extension form for F bar?
No.
For FATCA?
Yes.
So what is the form number?
8809I.
8809I. So what is the form for the change in accounting method?
Accounting method
3115.
3115.
So for change in accounting year?
1128.
1128.
28.
28.
Yes, super. So 1128 and for 3115 and 4868 for 4868.
Extension.
What is the 4868?
Extension for due date.
Extension for due date. So for 1040 and 1040 amendment. What is due date for 1048? Amended return. So 3 years from the end of the original due date, or else 2 years from the date of
2 years
paid.
from the end of you pay taxes.
Yes. So whichever is later. So you can take whichever is later. So the F bar and FATCA, those are supposed to be filed only by US residents or US citizens or US nationals. So non-residents, it is not applicable. For non-residents, F bar and FATCA is not applicable. You should remember this point. Okay.
Okay.
So F bar and the FATCA is supposed to follow only by residents or US nationals or US citizens. So those only need to follow the F bar and FATCA. For non-residents, it is not at all applicable. Clear?
Clear.
Clear. So we had discussed one point called the paper filing and e-filing, right? Paper filing and e-filing. So these are two topics. So paper filing and e-filing. So in case of e-filing, that the form should be, the 1040 should be uploaded 15th April 2023, before 2023 as on 2023 on the date, on the same date. So if you are going with the paper filing, so there are two aspects here. So one is post date, I mean the post which you are sending, like mail, speed post, or some posts will be there, no? So those we used to call it as mailing or as posting. So posting the documents physically. So physically we need to send those forms to IRS. So post date and IRS received date, two dates are there. So if you post now itself, so it won't go immediately. So it will take 2 or 3 days time based on the area. So like if I am posting the applications physically on this date, and it will receive to IRS on 6/15, sorry, not 16, 4/19/2023. IRS issued on this date. So what we will consider here? So 15th April or else 19th April we need to take here.
I guess.
Sorry?
19th April. 19th
Right?
April.
Yeah. So it is within the extension or else within the due date or after due date you are filing.
This can be considered within due date because you had posted it within due date.
The IRS will not consider whenever you posted. So IRS will consider only when you received the file. That's it. So the post date is not applicable. So we won't. The IRS will not consider. So IRS considered only the date which you had received. So the recipient, yeah, but
But in this case, you mentioned that if you are filing it after the due date, then you have to file form for extension. Then what will be the case in this scenario?
in this scenario you need to like file extension. So it will be considered as after due date only. So you need to check on which date you are filing. So paper filing you are doing, you are going with paper filing. So you are aware of that. So you are posting on 15th April. You should know that it should not go immediately. So that it means you are filing late only. So if you have some time, you can go with the extension and then you can file this option. Or else we need to pay penalties. So 5% penalty will be there. 5% penalty for not receiving the form. I mean, not filing the form within the due date. So you need to pay 5% penalty. Okay. Okay. Clear or any doubt? So it is considered as late filing only. So in this case, we are supposed to consider it as late filing. IRS will ask you to pay the penalty. Why? Because you are filing late only. Done. So in these cases, you should file this return on, like, say for example 12th. So then it will reach to IRS on the due date, within the due date. Or else it will be considered as late filing only. You need to pay penalty. That's it. IRS will not bother about when you posted. So IRS will consider only when the original returns are received physically to the IRS. Or else you can go to local the IRS officer also. If you have near to IRS office is near to you only, you can go and give the documents local IRS officers. So physically also you can go and give the documents. Done. So there are three options. So paper filing, e-filing, and local IRS. So you can give to local IRS, or you can mail to the IRS, or else you can go with e-filing. So these are three options available with you. You can choose whichever you will feel comfortable. Done. Done.
Yes.
Okay.
Can you explain the extension part for this one? You are filing the return after the due date, the 4/19/23. So you file the extension and you have to pay a penalty of
I didn't get
5%.
you. Can you please repeat the question again?
I'm saying the previous example of when you said the IRS received on 19th.
Yes.
So can you explain the extension part? Okay, when they have to file the extension,
So the extension
they
should
can
be
file the extension, or they just have to file it and pay penalty.
extension should, we need to take the extension before 15th April only.
Okay. And if not done, then
Then you need to pay penalties.
okay.
Penalties for late filing. This is the thing. This is
Five
what you will have.
5% penalty is of what amount? The tax amount.
5% penalty of the taxes, unpaid tax amount only. It will be covered later. Don't worry. So we can cover those
Okay.
topics later. Okay. So we had discussed the extensions and accounting year, and there are some automatic extension period will be there. So it is for in case of your like the taxpayer is in military or naval services. So basically the IRS will give you a 180 days. I mean not 180 days, 2 months, 2 months extension. 2 months extension, automatic extension. We used to call it as automatic extension. 2 months automatic extension. In case of the persons are like working in military or naval services. So the IRS will automatically will give you 2 months automatic extension, or else like say for example, you are in USA, you are doing one business in USA business, but your main business is in India. So so the main business is operating from India, but you are doing operations in US as well. So in these cases, if it is main business in outside US, main place of business, main place of business is outside India, sorry, outside US. So then you can get the 2 month extension. So the main place of business is not situated in US, and the main place situated outside US. So then you can get the 2 months extension, automatic extension. Done? Clear? So two cases
Yes.
you get 2 months automatic extension. One, the person is in military or naval services, and in the case, the main place of business is outside US. Say for example, here I am saying India. The main place can be anything. So you Canada or India, sorry, Canada, India, and so any country. That should not be US, the main place of business. But partial business will be there in the US. Done? Clear or not?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So in these cases, you will get 2 months automatic extension. So for this, you no need to fill any form. So what will be the due date here? Automatic extension cases 15th June. Actual due date 15th April. So here 15th June. So June 15th you need right now. June 15th. June 15th will be the due date. So if you want any extension time, so IRS will give you automatically 4868. So in this case, the extension will be time period only 4 months. Why? Because 2 months you already given. IRS already given 2 months. So same period, October 15th. October 15th is due date for extension. Clear this point? 15th June
Yes.
is an automatic extension. So 4 months will give if you want any extension. Further to 4868 you need to file, 4 months will give you from the due date of 15th June. So October 15th is your due date. So Ankita, you're asking something, right?
No.
Okay.
I was not asking anything.
Okay. So
All
hope
good.
you understood these points, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So there is one more point called combat zone. So you won't get questions on this. So you can study in your material once you receive. And yeah, filing extensions. So we had covered most of the topics. So tomorrow we'll discuss the penalties and failure to file the penalties and interest also you need to pay. So if you are not filing or not paying anything and within a due date, you need to pay penalty as well as interest. So penalties will be like 5% in case of failure to file, 5% on unpaid tax dues only. So if you are not paying the dues, so you need to pay 5% per month as unpaid taxes due on unpaid taxes due. So 2 points here. So if you are not filing, one thing is not filing or not paid within the due date. So you need to pay all your tax dues should be 50 below 50, before 15th April only. So if you are not paying the tax dues before 15th April, you need to pay penalties. penalties. So the penalties will be 0.5% per month, 0.5% per month on the unpaid tax dues. It will be 5% per month, same as this. So here the 5%, if you are not filing 5%, if you are not paying 0.5%. So that is the difference here. So the penalty should not exceed more than 25% in both cases. 25% of unpaid amount only here. Again, the point here is 25% of unpaid tax dues. Here also the amount should not exceed more than 25% of unpaid dues. Say for example, you are supposed to pay the dues are $1,000. So in this case, your penalties in both cases should not exceed more than $250. So this is the maximum limit which you can levy for the not filing or not paying the due date. I mean, not paying the tax liability within the due date. Clear? Clear?
Yes, yes. Yes.
So for not filing 5% you need to pay. For not paying 5%, 0.5%
0.5.
per month on unpaid tax dues. So 25% of unpaid tax, it should not exceed more than, should not exceeds more than this amount. And there is like a they will reduce some amount also. So there are some other conditions. So we'll discuss those things later, tomorrow. Okay. So these are only penalties. So you are supposed to pay penalties as well as interest. So two things here. So one thing is penalty, another thing is interest. So if you are not filing or paying within the due dates, you should face the penalties as well as you should face the interest. So those two things you need to pay. Done. So for interest, it will be like market rate. There will be like some basic market rate. So like borrowing rate. Say for example, in India, the income tax used to follow the SBI rates only. For penalty something. So the market rates will be there. So based on market rate plus 3% it is supposed to pay. So market rate plus 3%. So this is for interest. So for penalties, it should not exceed more than 5%. I mean, once again. Hello, okay. Sorry, I think I put it on mute mode only. So these are penalties. So 5% for not filing and 0.5% not paid and should not exceed 20%. And interest will be like market rate plus 3%. And there are some additional points will be there. We will discuss penalties and interest tomorrow. And with this, we had completed the basics to the US income taxes. So tomorrow we'll straight away go and cover the wages. Wages we'll discuss. So income part. So it is 1040 line number 1. So which is very, very important in exam aspect also. So wages will cover tomorrow. So hope you understood these points. Done? Clear everyone? So
Yes.
I had recorded the sessions. I will upload in the website and I will share to you. Don't worry.
Okay.
Okay. So I think some guys missed these sessions. So I will record and I will send it to you. Clear?
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any doubts? Anu?
No, no doubt.
No doubts, Anu? Anu? Anu, any doubts?
I'm saying, yeah, I'm saying that where will you upload it, because I missed, I think, 5-10 minutes of the beginning session.
So, yeah, I will upload now and I will send it to you. In the group itself, I will
And
post the record sessions.
okay, and one more thing I wanted to ask regarding the timing issues.
Yeah,
So what happens?
timing will discuss and close tomorrow itself.
So tomorrow, what time will it be conducted? In the evening
Tomorrow,
itself or in the
no,
morning?
no, there won't be any class for tomorrow, tomorrow morning. So evening classes will be there only. So we'll discuss in this week. So when can I take in the tomorrow sessions also? Don't worry. Soon,
Okay,
tomorrow, day after tomorrow, we will close the issue.
okay, okay.
Okay. Good night, everyone. Bye bye.
Good night.
Good night. Bye.